Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Shade
Shade
and
in
the
the City.
City. I'm your girl Trees,
It's Nels.
and we are jumping into Love and Marriage DC Season 2,
See?
Episode 1. I am super excited because, of course, it is in our backyard. And they did a lot of filming in our backyard this episode. I was like, y'all was right around the corner, homie. But yes, Shade Squad, if you have not already, please make sure that you hit that like button.
And a subscribe button.
And y'all, I'm gonna just tell you this now. Let's just start the season off right. Okay. We are team unbiased. Okay. I'm gonna go get me a pair of horns just to wear every episode because as y'all know, we love some Ashley. We love some winter. And you know I love my Pisces joy. So I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do this season. I'm gonna be unbiased. That's what the hell I'm doing.
She
And I'm
gonna
gonna
try
play
her.
devil's
She gonna try
advocate.
her. She gonna try her best.
I'm gonna try my best. But yes. So as our girl Ashley would say, let's get into this review and do that shit and
Do
get shit.
that shit.
All right, y'all. So we're starting this episode off. Let me tell y'all right now. Y'all know we done had some up and downs with Monique last season. I'm sorry to see her go. But Carlos, we ain't need this much. We didn't. We know they're gone. They left. She
They,
ain't
they,
signed.
they gotta,
I know
let
they
everybody
gotta find a
know.
way to
And
wistfully exit them. But I've talked to other people that watch our reviews and watch the show, and they were like, "Yeah, we didn't need to spend that much time on Monique and Chris. We could have just moved on. It's unfortunate,
they wanted to also talk about the divorce rumors.
right? But we wish them the best, y'all. And my camera's picking up right now. Yes, I know. Deal with it. Live.
Not deal with it.
It is what it is. As long as it's not over my face.
Give us some likes and subscribers so she can get a new one.
Right. Hey, send a donation to the Cashapp. Fix that. Anyway, so we see Jamie stop by the radio station and see Quick. The subject comes up about Chris and Monique on Quick show. To his surprise,
Right? I thought it was funny. It caught him off guard. He's like, hold up.
he was like, "Is that
What?
what we're doing? That's today." So, Quick being tactful as he is like, people go through things in their marriage. And he's like, until I hear it from the people that I know, that I talk to, I'm not believing these headlines. And shout out to Quick.
On top of that, he's like, I know them in real life.
Right.
Arena stopped by to see Ashley. She says that they've developed a friendship, not to be confused with friendship. Okay, she don't give out that D easily. And basically, she said Arena ain't getting the D from her or
It's
Jamie.
friend.
It's friend.
It's
She said
friendship.
Arena is not getting the D from her or Jamie. I said, oh, girl, you like this.
Now that was shady.
So that was super shady. Now, according to Arena, of course they talk about this child with Monique and Chris. She says that supposedly they're supposed to be living separately and doing their own thing. Ashley basically said that their house is big enough to have different wings, but they decided to have different wings in Maryland. Listen.
I think I did believe her say that Monique is crazy. But wishing him the best.
Ashley wanted to talk about how Quick did hold true to what he said as far as taking some time off. Apparently during the summer, they did take some trips. But she said she know her man. He's a workaholic. He got right back to it. But she said at this point, she ain't about to argue about it. She know who she married. And they both booked and busy. So
right. I was going to say at this point, she's so booked. She ain't got time to be worried about
basically
him. What's the point of asking him to be home and you ain't going to be home?
Yeah.
Well, y'all do got kids. I'm sorry. Y'all do got kids. My bad. Somebody should be home. Now, Jamie let's quick know, after he gets off the show, he's like, what brings you here? He's like, I'm stopping by. And I'm not gonna lie, I laughed so hard. He was like, yo, this is retired life. This is what you do. And I was like, you bored. You're bored, bruh. I get it. My mom does the same thing. Now that she ain't got nothing to do. Nothing to do. She's knitting and stuff. Find something to do, Jamie. Find something to do. Because that's retired life. You ain't got nothing to do no more for 8-10 hours a day. I get it. But quick ask Jamie if he thinks, the separation or whatever is real with Chris and Monique. And Jamie's not giving that energy really either. They talk about the kids, and Jason is getting ready to go to Doors, which we all know. Shout out to Jason because he follows us on IG. Thank you. And he tells them they're throwing Jason an all black going away party. Let's quick know he wants him to come through, even though he has a very busy schedule. He hopes that him and Ashley can grace him with their presence and show up for little Jamie and show this. Jesus Christ, I'm messing names up. Feel like I'm doing Love and Marriage Huntsville. Show up for Jason and support as he's going away. And I'm very happy for him. I'm very proud.
Arena also invited Ashley and let her know that they were going to have an artist there to paint Jason that's going to be textured so he'll be able to feel it, which I thought was super duper dope.
Super dope.
Now, apparently, little Jamie and his dad are not good again because his dad refused to pay a speeding ticket. And Arena's just worried that he won't show up to the party for his brother. Now, if this ain't some spoiled, entitled, I don't know what is. How old is he? 26?
Don't do that to little Jamie. Anyway, so
what was you doing at 26? Was your mama paying your speeding tickets?
Don't do that. No.
Oh, okay.
She won't pay them at 18. So
okay.
All right. But again, we'll get to that. But Jamie made a good point. It's a generational difference. We are not the same. So apparently Jamie actually tried to help little Jamie get a job. And we just gonna call him LJ. Can we start calling him LJ? Because this is gonna get real confusing. Jamie. You got Jamie and you got LJ, which means little Jamie. Okay. So he was trying to help LJ get a job at MedStar, and it was almost a sure thing. And if anybody is from this area, like we all know MedStar is a big, like hospital system up here. Really good opportunity for him. So I can understand where his father is coming from, or how he was a little bit disappointed when it didn't happen because they ran a background check. And I guess it goes back like 5 years. And unfortunately, he has all this stuff on his record that they couldn't hire him. So, so he's back to square one. And Jamie is frustrated because he just feels like I understand how he feels because I've been working since I was 14 years old. But, this is a new generation and they are not made to work as hard.
And he feels like I made this mess and you should pick it up. I can't get this job because I messed up and I messed up my life and I have all this stuff on my record and I need you to help me clean it up. It's giving entitled.
Sorry, it's giving entitled, little Jamie.
That's super unattractive. We see Joi and Clifton from Ready to Love. The bearded one. She's all moved in. She's engaged. But they've decided to get a house together that they both picked out. Let me say something. They got their own island. Trish, you seen the house?
Yes.
That thing is beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, they survivor out here. They on the island.
You know what? But it does give very much Joi and Clifton, actually. The house gives very much Joi and Clifton. Joi says that she knew being with Clifton was a package deal. And she's ready to be a bonus mom. She also says that when he would come to visit her in Mexico, there was this excitement. And now, she don't get all that. She don't feel like she has him fully. He's like, oh, is that right? This man completely kicked her out the house. Okay. Closed the door. Had her ring the doorbell.
Go outside.
You right? She was like, are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. He closed the door. He's like, ring the doorbell.
I thought that was so
just
cute.
So he could open the door and show her how excited he was. I thought it was really cute. They're cute. They're cute.
They are and you know what's so funny? Because she's a Pisces and romance will do that too. That gets us every time. Little sweet shit.
Yeah.
Now, what Nels didn't touch on that I noticed is that we do learn that Clifton has his own beard oil line.
Yes, he does.
And I thought that was super dope because it even says in my notes, which I think he low-key got the idea from Chanel talking on our reviews about how he looked like he smells so good and his beard is nicely moisturized. So you're welcome, Clifton. Ashley has her old live-in nanny, Angela, who is now working as her assistant. She's in the process of moving back in the house. Quick is happy that she's back and feels like Ashley needs the support. And Quick and Ashley actually have a conversation, and they start to have a little bit of debate about getting their son up for school. Now, Ashley says her mom was never around to get her ready for school, and she doesn't want her kids to experience that. And I'm gonna just tell you from my personal experience, there was a lot of days I didn't go to school because my mom wasn't there when I left. So if I didn't wake up, or if I decided I just didn't want to go, I had that option.
My daughter's 18 and I still get her for school sometimes.
Right. So I hear what Quick was saying, and you don't I get what the dependency, I get what he's trying to say. However, I don't think she's wrong for that, because when you don't when you don't have that, you do want your kids to have that. And just to hold them accountable.
And you want to show them that you care.
And not even that, but please don't think if I'm getting up, if I have to get up and I don't have to get up to wake you up, it's not going to be nice. It's not pleasant. I'm not bringing you breakfast in bed and saying, please wake up, honey. No. Why the hell are you still here? Like, so I don't know how much I agree with Quick on this, but and then so Quick says that he feels like she's coddling their son and he should be able to get up himself. They can't agree. And she feels like they are coming to this conversation because, I guess, based off his conversation that he had with Jamie about LJ being so entitled. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I understand that they are close friends. I don't know, and I guess it's a reality show, so you can't weed out what makes TV and what's not. I don't know if I would have let my discussion on how I feel about how someone else parented their kids show up on TV, because I'm not gonna lie to you. If I was Raina and Jamie, I might be a little bit offended. And I'll say that to say, because Quick goes on to say that he feels like coddling can turn into entitlement, and he basically is a little worried that his son may turn into a little Jamie. And I just personally thought, y'all supposed to be cool. That's supposed to be your peoples. If that's how you felt, and that's some real, like you had with Ashley off camera, cool. But because y'all are supposed to be real live friends, I just don't know if I would have commented about that on their kids on camera like that. And maybe they might not feel no type of way. I would have felt some type of way.
So I don't know if it's because Quick is used to, his radio kind of doing public speaking.
Right.
And Ashley is just super outspoken, but they both kind of have this wrong time, wrong place. I'm gonna say what I want. I'm gonna say where they don't even realize.
You know what? I never realized that. That's probably why they're really good together. They're both very outspoken.
They're both very outspoken. And they can't check each other on it because they're both that way. And I really do think it's unconscious. They really just
right. It's unconscious.
I don't think it's malicious at all.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have a hard time because Ashley has no filter. You can't be mad at her for what she says because she has no filter.
The problem is
that don't make it right, but she has no filter.
The problem is, like I said, I think it's unconscious. But when people are telling you that this is the thing, you can't just say, well, I don't have a filter. You have to, figure out the time and place to be unfiltered.
Yeah.
Have that it's time for the going away party. Everyone is setting up. They invited both friends, family. Ashley, Quick, Monique, and Chris. Then Jason, he made his grand entrance, y'all, okay, with his sister. He's super hyped, super excited.
Follows us on Twitter.
I thought it was super dope the way he came in. He was super excited. He's super happy. Joi and Clifton showed up. They said that they're great friends of theirs. They met them previously at Jamie's event and reconnected through social media, and they've been hanging out ever since. They showed some pictures. I think we even saw them on social media, like over the summer they were hanging out. Now they're concerned that little Jamie may not show up after throwing his temper tantrum that he did, through text, talking about, oh, y'all ain't do nothing for me. My girlfriend do this and that. She the one that look out for me. Blah, 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 blah. So when you gonna look out for yourself? It's giving mommy syndrome. Well, his sister Brittany feels that his dad actually does have a reason to be upset, at his behavior. But she also feels like they've been coddling him. Back to Quick's point that he was coddled, and also it could have been his dad's delivery, because we all know that his daddy's delivery is always up. Okay, he don't know how to talk either. Now,
I mean, what's so funny? I saw on Twitter they broke down a dictionary of what you're gonna hear this season, and they were like, for people who don't know, so they were like slim and food is not really, and they had to break it down for people who are not from this
area. That's pretty funny. Ashley and Quick show up, and immediately she's basically like, we're the boys, But we know LJ.
There's only one boy.
Yeah, LJ ain't there yet. So she had to let her know that basically she's not really sure if LJ is going to show up, and she's concerned that Monique may not be coming, which she is really upset about, because she feels like they should have been there by now.
They catch up with Joi and Clifton at the party. We see her ring. Congratulations, girl. Now, Ashley talks about getting her girl Alicia married off, which I'm familiar with Alicia because obviously follow Ashley pretty closely. So I've seen her multiple times, and she's also her co-host of her Fun Time Moms podcast. So Joi lets us know she's speaking at the Steve and Marjorie Harvey Foundation to speak to single moms about being ready to love. Ashley pauses and then says, but wait, you're not a mom. Now, Joi clarifies, I'm speaking about ready to love. Now, Ashley is still trying to figure out why she be talking to single moms. She's not Ashley couldn't get over that.
I think even her friend was like, well, wouldn't it be like to singles?
Right.
And not single mom.
And Alicia agrees that that's odd. So, Joi says being ready to love, it doesn't matter whether you're a mom or not. Now, and she said, it's a single mom event. So Ashley talks about, or I'm sorry, not Ashley, my apologies, Alicia talks about her experience as a single mom and how she wanted to love, but also wanted to protect her son, and discusses the, reliability factor. Ashley says she wouldn't feel comfortable doing it if it were her.
But she's never had that experience.
Right. And Arena is confused as to why they're going back and forth with this girl. She has a great opportunity. Let her do her thing. And as a Pisces does, she was just going to go with the flow. Somebody asked her to do something. She in her bag. Why y'all mad? I mean, not mad, but at least she dealt with it well, and she responded well.
I think she just basically said, well, that's what the event is.
Right. And Joi is shocked that the sisterhood went out the window, and says, like, when you discount her, it comes off like hate. Clifton is visibly uncomfortable. And, Clifton basically says, you need to congratulate, not hate. Okay. And again, love Joi, love Ashley. Y'all drop down in the comments. If you have not already, please make sure you hit that like button. It's absolutely free. Don't cost nothing to you or me. And make sure you subscribe. But Yeah, y'all drop down in the comments and tell us what you think about especially this particular portion, because I'm sure we can get so many different perspectives on it.
I know Ashley and Alicia.
Yeah.
They both seemed super uncomfortable when Clifton spoke up. But I didn't feel any type of way because I felt like it was, and I'm not trying to say it was like a gang up situation, but it was only Joi trying to express that, this is the event, I was invited to do this. And, I just was letting you guys know, maybe she was trying to invite them or whatever. I don't know. But now it's both of you.
She was just trying to share her accomplishment.
Mm-hmm. I understand why Ashley said it initially. I just don't feel like it should have been like a back and forth. Oh, well, I would have never done this. And okay, well, you know what?
And you know what Ashley said?
Do this. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She didn't say that.
No, she didn't say that.
Ashley switches gears, okay, after that whole Clifton thing, and she wasn't really feeling it. And she just lets them know that, season 5 of her podcast is about to come out. So
Woo!
she's gonna throw right? Congrats.
Up them kids.
So she's about to throw an all girls party. That means Clifton, you are not invited. Okay. Then finally LJ shows up. And Jamie says, you know what, he a bit happy, but regardless, that little text message needs to be addressed tonight. And he walks over to him and let him know, look, we gotta talk. We I don't know why it just reminded me of my office hours off, the way they went on the balcony.
I don't think it was the right environment to try to have that.
It definitely wasn't, but I don't know. But basically,
I'm not mad at you, Jamie. You gotta handle, but that wasn't the time to do it.
I think I what I'm assuming is it seems like maybe it's hard to catch up with him any other time. So maybe that was maybe that was his only opportunity. But right. He's like, you know what, for now, we're gonna focus on Jason and his party, and that's what it is. So Jamie reveals the artwork that his brother Demont Pender did for him. And it's super special because in certain areas of the portrait, it's raised so that Jason can feel it.
Yeah.
I know. I thought it was so
That was beautiful. I legit shed a tear.
Arena explains that it's been a journey. And he's been accepted into doors, and he'll be there for all of 9 months. I could not imagine. I know he a grown whole man, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, trust me. I said I cried.
Jamie even cried. He got a little emotional. I know he was like, "Don't record me. Do not record me." Okay. And he says that that's his dude. You know what I'm saying? He's just like him. And the thought of him clipping his wings and being off of his own, makes him just super emotional. Arena gets emotional. She says she's going to miss him. And, she loves all her kids, but Jason is her heart. Little Jamie gives a few words. He says that he's happy for him and excited for him to open and branch out his wings and, do stuff on his own. This is not a sad day for him. He said, I am not like my parents.
Okay. He's like, I'm happy for you, bro. You need to go do that. Live your life.
Then Jamie asked LJ to come out on a balcony with him so they could discuss that damn text message.
He said, let's take a short walk.
Apparently, he's 26, still getting an allowance of $100 every Friday, and still crying about not getting $120 to pay this ticket, and complains that, if he would have just went to his grandmother, she would have gave him the money because she always do without asking.
The entitlement is real.
And Jamie tells him, look, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. And basically, you over here praising your girl because she's not checking you on your BS. And
I said that earlier.
And says, is she paying your car? Is she paying to put food on the table and giving you money every week? He was like, well, she is feeding me. She's making sure that I eat. Sir. What? Why do you need a mama? She's supposed to be your girlfriend, okay? You got me like that.
He don't realize he's 26 and entitled.
And Jamie basically says, okay, well, I made sure you ate for 30 years and I ain't have to do that. And little Jamie feels basically like, why all this animosity? If you know you did all that, why are you so mad? Why you getting so mad? Why you in your feelings? So you know why?
I'm mad because look what the fuck it got you.
Exactly. And you're not giving me the credit I deserve. You get it all to your girlfriend.
And now you done cut the whole family off.
Basically, Jamie tells him he got turned down for a job and he didn't hear from him for an entire week. But everyone else did and wants to know what's up with that, why he didn't reach out. Little Jamie tells him that, you know, he made him feel worse of a person because he didn't get the job because of his background. And it was no surprise that he knew, you know, that he had a messed up background and there was a possibility that he wasn't going to get the job. So Jamie says, you know, sir, I told you to hit up my homeboy about getting a security job. And this boy over here whining and crying about he don't want to do security.
I don't want to do security. Look, well, all I gotta say is you can't do nothing. I don't care if you go work at the 7-Eleven down the street. I don't care what you do, but you can't. And that's what aggravated me.
Jamie got aggravated as he was like, "You don't have nothing."
I'm not gonna be mad. In that moment, I felt Jamie's frustration. I was like, like.
And he tells him he got to do something. He got to find something because he ain't gonna keep on paying his ish. Okay, little Jamie tells him that he's done and he walks off. And Jamie says, you know what? He's pissed off. And, you know, he got steam coming out his ears at this point. And basically, he doesn't want to ruin Jason's party. And it's probably better that he let him go anyway. But then he decided to follow this boy down the goddamn hallway.
No, what happened was production came to him and said, your son is out. You need to go talk to
Oh, you need to go. That's right. You need
outside
to go
the hallway.
Of course, because they wanted for TV.
Little Jamie was having a moment in the hallway and broke down. And in the process, I think he might have said his father was already heated. Mm-hmm. And whatever he said was not what his father wanted to hear. And it went left from there. And we'll see that episode.
I don't know. It actually looked like they was about to fight before they cut it off, you know, with they to be continued.
All I know is when he said, you better stop playing with me, Slim, I said, oh, shit.
Yeah. It's about to go left.
All he needed to do is say, you Bama? And
not Bama.
That's old, DC. That's old.
So what up, Mo?
What up, Mo? Right. They had that in the dictionary, too. All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 1 of season 2 of Love and Marriage DC. If you have not already, please, because it costs you nothing and it means everything to us, please make sure that you are hitting that like button.
You comment.
And you are subscribing. Even if you disagree with us, comment. It's okay. We can have a little back and forth. That's what we want. Conversation. Let's talk.
And hit the notification bell.
And we will catch y'all next week for another episode of Love and Marriage DC. Have a good night.
Good night.